Hi, I'm Max Spainhour.
And I'm Troy McCormick. Welcome to Indiana Outdoor Adventures. Indiana Outdoor Adventures is brought to you by High-Tech Firearms and Training, Haubrey Forestry Consulting, managing your timber and wildlife resources, Derby City Game Calls, it's your call, Lawrence County Tourism Commission, discover an unexpected destination, Hillbilly Custom Game Calls, and Fire Knock, the most advanced lighted knock.
Hey, we're here tonight at Derby City Game Calls, Louisville, Kentucky.
And behind us is a CNC router, and it's cranking out some turkey calls. We're going to spend a little time talking to the owners of Derby City Custom Game Calls, and we'll find out exactly what it takes to make a turkey call.
Hey, we're here at Louisville, Kentucky at Derby City Game Calls.
And we're with the owners of the company, and we're going to find out a little bit about how you started and about how you make a turkey call.
Well, my name is Jeff Saw, and I'm one of the owners here at First Quality Music. We've been in business 40-something years, making wonderful musical instruments, and we had an opportunity to get into the game call business. And we've got some really unique woods that we use in our musical instruments here, and we had an idea. I'll introduce my brother Eric. He's a co-owner of the First Quality Music, and he had an idea about making a turkey call, and really the rest is history.
Well, with a lot of our leftover wood that we have here, it's too good to throw away, really too good to burn, and when we tried to give it away, nobody really wanted it. So we just stored it, and we have pallet racks full of this wood. So what I did was, we'll give it away to certain people that may make crafts or something, but every once in a while we'll get a present back. They'll make something out of our wood for us. And this particular time, one of our good friends, his crew, built us a turkey call. I was like, this is cool. This is really neat. We start scratching. I didn't have any idea. I'd never even seen a turkey call before. Didn't know what it was. But I started looking at it, and I said, hey, look at this. Like, Jeff, man, we can make this thing. We can do this. We have machinery that's sitting idle. We have wood that's not being used. And I've got a product in my hand that, I think we can make.
Now, you've got a background in music. Jeff, tell me about the family business.
Well, back in the early 70s, we started making banjos. My father, Bill Sullivan, started the company, and we've grown over the last 40 years to making world-class banjos. And in the music industry, it's all about the tone. The tone is just, it sets the good instruments from the great instruments. And one of the things that we really do, we take a lot of pride in using really superior quality hardwoods. Like for example here, this is a piece of 500-year-old maple that we use in our banjo production. And this is a very integral part of what we use for our wood rims. And this is a big key to some of the sound we get out of some of our banjos. And it really produces a wonderful tone. And we thought, well, what would it do if we made a turkey call out of this? And so we did some experimental development there on some turkey calls, and wow, what a difference it made. We wanted to do something a little different than all the other call makers out there. There's a lot of wonderful call makers out there. We thought we would do something a little bit different and make something out of just super high-end grade instrument quality hardwoods, something a lot of people don't have, and it would just make a wonderful sounding call. And it's we've developed some unique designs. We've also used some woods. It's not necessarily instrument woods like cedar and Osage. That's some very popular woods that a lot of call builders make, but we also focus on some really cool walnut, some flame maple, and some mahogany, and I think we just built a wonderful call.
Now, you can't just go down to the lumber yard and pick up some 500-year-old maple.
No, this is probably like the Holy Grail. it's been air drying for like the last 150 years. You almost have to find it reclaimed. You almost have to find an old factory or an old building being tore down or something like that. But wood doesn't grow like that anymore. It's seasonally, it just doesn't have the cold climate to grow hard and dense like that anymore. But we're taking something and recycling it, so to speak, and we're putting it back to good use. And I think we're making a product that is very unique, and it's just an exceptional product. And we're very proud to say it's made right here in the USA.
So having the background in the music industry, fine quality instruments, has got to help.
Oh, I think it's very easy for us because we know that we want to make a beautiful looking call, but it's all about the tone. It's all about the sound. That's first and foremost. And then I think we've got some very innovative designs that make it very easy and comfortable to hold. This is one of our early designs here. This is what we call our Magnum. And Eric had the concept, let's do something that's different than a lot of call builders. If you notice, it's actually designed to look like the inside cylinder of a .44 Magnum revolver. But one of the things that's really unique about this call is how comfortable it is to hold. You can actually hold the call like this, and it made it very easy with the way you can cradle between your thumb and your fingers, or a lot of people will hold it like this. And we found out that a lot of hunters really enjoyed how comfortable it was to hold this call. And so that was kind of our first design. And then we can also do a spur design, which is really kind of neat. Resembles the turkey spur. And then our most recent call that we've done is called our turkey track. And this is a really popular call that actually has the design of a turkey footprint. All of them still have the outside contour that makes it very easy to hold in your hand, whether you're wearing gloves or not. And so those are our three basic designs, and we offer it in slate over glass, and also aluminum over glass. And the fit and finish of these things, we take just as much care in producing this call as we do our high-end instruments. That's just we build to a certain quality, and we're really proud of the product that we're putting out there.
The fixturing part of it it's pretty unique to this particular style of call, and a lot of that really was learned from hanging out with our father, and the fixturing that we had to make for our musical instruments, because there's really no banjo making machines out there, so you have to make them all, and we really found to get the consistent quality that we wanted to have, we had to be able to hold the call in the exact same way every time. And that was a lot of dedicated, hard fixturing that we had to manufacture. And it has proven to be definitely a bonus, because we are able to keep the quality. And really, what's really pushed us over the top is how many friends we've had come over and help us. I mean, because we have a music store, but we don't play music. And we have a game call company, and we don't hunt yet. But it was, like Jeff was saying before, it's all about the tone, like our instruments. And we've been able to surround ourselves with, really, you could almost call them professional hunters, that they know what will work. And with their constant feedback, I mean, well, we're talking and they're working right now. They're helping us right now. Always continually fine-tuning the product.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Derby City Game Calls.
If you've dreamed of a western big game hunt or a summer vacation, Wind River Outfitters, Idaho's finest guide service, offers exciting fully guided hunts for elk, mule deer, black bear, and mountain lion, as well as summer fishing trips in the Gospel Hump Wilderness area of central Idaho. Accessible only by foot or horseback, the area reserved exclusively for Wind River Outfitters provides exceptional hunting opportunities. You'll enjoy hunting on a whole new level. Visit www.windriveroutfitters.com for more information.
Man, I've been all over this farm. There ain't a bird in 5 miles of this place.
Hey man, obviously that ain't working.
Try this Derby City call, Old Girl Striker. Take it for a ride. Now that's what I'm talking about. Check out our complete product line at derbycitycalls.com. Derby City, it's your call.
Lawrence County is an unexpected destination found in the heart of southern Indiana rolling hills, offering recreational landscapes, a rich limestone heritage, and unique outdoor experiences. This area is limestone country, well known for limestone quarries and stone carving heritage. It's also the home of Spring Mill State Park, geocaches, the scenic East Fork of the White River, and underground caverns. Plan your adventure at limestonecountry.com or call 800-798-0769.
Enter to win a free turkey hunt with Indiana's 2010 Turkey Calling Champion. Indiana Outdoor Adventures is offering a free drawing to anyone age 18 years and older. The winner will receive a 2-day turkey hunt in southern Indiana with Indiana Outdoor Adventures Pro Staff member and State Turkey Calling Champion Jack Rollins. The winner will receive a gift pack of custom-made turkey calls, a weekend stay in a log cabin, and your hunt will be aired next season as part of Indiana Outdoor Adventures. Enter online today at www.indianaoutdooradventures.com. One entry per person. The drawing will be held March 31st, 2011.
We're making the same type turkey calls that they've made for years. It's a slate friction call, but we wanted to do something that you really couldn't make on a lathe, because it's not really fair to just go out and copy someone's design. So we tried to make it our own, and then once this design is created on our call, we have more fixturing to where we can hold it in the same place every time to do our pocket routines and actually cut it out. And really, there's just as much love that goes into making this call as someone who makes it by hand. Because really all we're doing on these calls is we're carving away all the wood that doesn't look like a turkey call. And the care that's taken on these, they're just as finished and just as clean on the inside. Because it is all about the tone, and every bit counts.
Tell me about the challenges of the right thickness, the amount of air that's allowed in the space. And there's more than just cutting out some extra wood.
I tell you, the guys that started out making these calls, there's so much art and science mixed into these calls. I had no idea, because this is nothing more than a small handheld musical instrument. Between the density of the wood, the gap between your soundboard and your striking surface, the density of your striker, the diameter of your striker, how it's weighted, how you hold it, how you strike it. You can make a good call, and these are very easy for new hunters to use. But boy, I tell you what, it sounds like a turkey when you get it in a hunter's hand. It's really, it's amazing.
Here's your yelp. Cluck. Purr. Cut.
A little bit about the old growth striker. Where did this concept come from, and what exactly is it?
Okay, well, on the old growth maple that we use here at First Quality Music and Derby City Game Calls, it was something that, honestly, my first pieces, I bought it off eBay. And as strange as that seems, and the reason we bought it was because a lot of the old musical instruments, they sound better. And a lot of it was, we can now fly across country, but back then they could make musical instruments. And it was a time when there was quality over quantity. It wasn't a mass-produced item. And what we found through a lot of research was it was the quality of the wood. You look back and the environment's changed a lot. So the growing characteristics of these trees were totally different. And we just can't get that wood today. Where on a normal maple call, we might have 8 to 10, maybe 12, maybe 16 grain lines per inch. On some of the wood that we use now, you're looking at about 70 grain lines through here right now. It was just a different time. And that means the tonal characteristics are different. The machining characteristics are different, and the only way to get this wood is to find it reclaimed. We're looking at nail holes through this piece of wood here. Okay, it's all gone. There's nothing left.